everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Stripped away. 3-on-3.
Hard to slow the intensity of Jokic's drive. He goes in full force and is fouled in the act.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
Shooting for Denver.
And so he hits both. Here's Thompson. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Easton outside. Now Smith, down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? And he slams it down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Jokic. Rebounded by Smith. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge...
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Brett Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Brett Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. crowd is... Oh, wow! Over Mullen. Oh! Leon has done it again! Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Brett Rampage Jackson!
And both teams going through their pregame. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Portis in at the 3, the small forward. Got that one up quick. Turner's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bucks.
A big man with a soft touch. When the mid-range opens up for Turner, he looks to exploit it.
Here's Smith. Pass to Okogie. Back to KD. Here's Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. He had a nice open look right there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Porter. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter. Out to Turner. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Thompson. Sweet little floater. Well, Stan, you can feel it. I can feel it. There is a buzz in the air for this opening night game.
Kevin, I don't think these fans could have waited any longer. They are thrilled to see their team kick off the season. And for that matter, so are we.
Here's Rollins. The Rockets making the shot. Back to Turner. There's the triple. And they're missing again.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Smith kicks to KD. It's Thompson off the drive. Eason gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Portis. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Portis. Right side Turner. Drops in the tray. Turner's got 5 now.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Eason. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you, Kevin.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Back to Turner. Porter in the corner. 1:36 left here in the opening quarter.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's a Kobe, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Porter looking it over. Over in the corner, Turner. Outside Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Turner. Durant with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Rebounded by the Bucks. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the left wing. Driving the lane. Out to Smith. Inside. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. To the middle. Intercepted. Here's Thompson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Smith is out there with Durant. And it's Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. He gets it in there. And it's all knotted up.
Well, Portis is very comfortable in the mid-range, probably more so than in the paint.
KD with it. Picked up by Portis. Durant sets a screen for Eason. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Durant. Turner with the steal.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, still without a basket. Giannis a screen on Thompson. Turner for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench. Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami. Giannis making his presence felt down low. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Milwaukee. Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
In a wide open look for Portis. Off target with his 3. The Rockets trail. Smith outside. Thompson finds KD. KD on the wing. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in to the paint. Pass to Eason. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Eason's got 6 points.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Over in the corner, Turner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Turner. 5 points in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Smith.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Eason's shot is good.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Porter passes to Rollins. That three off the mark. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Pass to Eason. Here's Smith. Turner covering. Smith the pass to Okogie. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Over in the corner, Portis. Giannis outside. Portis sets the pick for Giannis. The kick out to Porter. Turner dishes to Antetokounmpo. To end the run. Outside Portis. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo. A screen on Smith. Portis. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now Eason. And stolen by Portis. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets on top, up by 3. And let's hear from Allie Lapores, who joins us from the... Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
They're riding the wave of enthusiasm in this arena.
Yeah, getting that boost of adrenaline. They're giving this crowd a show. All right, fellas. And that is...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Tari Eason.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Porter. And it's Portis in at the small forward position. Bucks trail by 3. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Rollins the pass to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
High post, KD. Pass to Okogie. Outside for KD. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Rockets lead by 4.
and he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Durant gets it done inside.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Bobby Portis.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
To the left side wing. To the middle. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Rollins against Eason. Back to Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty dude.
Thompson passes to Durant. For three, Kobe. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Porter, here we go. And it's the Rockets on the break. And stolen by Portis. Porter in the corner. To the inside for the lead. Here's Giannis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. Pass to KD. There's a Kobe. Outside for Durant. The 15-footer. Good. Durant's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good from outside.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Hustling up the court, Durant.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And Porter, here we go. Giannis a screen on Eason. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, look, defensively, you don't have a lot of options when Giannis has the ball in that spot.
And he can't hit the second. Rockets have gone 4 of 6 in the field since the start of the third. Eason finds Smith. Smith with a screen on Portis. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Porter passes to Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Turner's got 8.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
And stolen by Portis. Pass to Rollins. Over Eason. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. We've got Durant. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee in the lead. On the wing, Porter. Turner with the screen for Porter. Pass to Rollins. Outside Portis. Pocket 6. Rockets with the rebound. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson passes to Durant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Left side, Portis. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Portis. Pass to Rollins. Bucks passing it around. Inside. And Turner throws it down.
Love the toughness Turner showed on that tape. Just willing it past the contact.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition. And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, he may be trying to do too much. That's his 4th turnover.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The drive by Thompson. 3-pointer. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Porter kicks to Portis. Now Antetokounmpo. Smith there for the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Smith with a screen on Rollins. KD against Giannis. Thompson outside. Puts it up. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Outside Portis. The 3 is off. Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Now Durant. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. KD a screen. Here's Smith. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shoots the 3. It's good.
Coming up huge when they needed him to. Turner relishes getting the chance to hit big shots.
Whoa, man! Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Thompson against Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis fires. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
Durant. And the 3 misses. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Outside Porter. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Turner, and there's the dunk.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through. Porter with the steal.
Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Eason. It's stolen by Eason. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Now Durant puts up a deep three. Cleared away by Turner.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Porter. Giannis sets a screen for Porter. Miles Turner. The putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Cleared away by Turner. They swipe it. Thompson, he misses the putback. And so the Bucks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all...
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quit Rampage Jackson.
Game one for both teams, Clark.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Isaac Okoro is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Sexton in at the point guard. Thompson, that's good.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Sexton against Thompson. He shoots it. Rockets with a rebound. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure. Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that. Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Three-pointer, Buzelis hits the trifecta.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. It's a three-point game. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Now here's Simons for three. Smith sinks the tray. Smith's got 5.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. It's tipped. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Sexton. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction. You know, they need to stay aggressive.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, a nice shot by Smith.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine. Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Durant with it, picked up by Sexton. Houston working the ball around. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And that one's good by Durant.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Eason against Simons. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Smith. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Right side Eason. Simons with a steal. From downtown. Doesn't go that time. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson outside. Oh, stolen by Smith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Here's Thompson. Oh, Oh, bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already, not the way you want to start a ball game.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Sexton, that's good.
And the pick and roll was a good decision by Sexton. He's got solid playmaking instincts.
Pick by Smith. Durant, the pass to Smith. Okogie on the wing. Now Thompson. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. The three from Okoro. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 8. Outside Durant to the paint. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Durant.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Simons deciding where to go with it. Here's Buzelis, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Smith, Anthony Simons out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Okoro in at the small forward.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Out to Thompson, pass to Okogie. Durant with a screen on Sexton. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Smith with a screen on Smith. Here's Buzelis. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3. Oh, Durant from deep.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
Simons. It's hauled in by Houston. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Smith. He's rebounded by Okoro.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Out to Simons. Lets it go from deep. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Durant with it. Picked up by Sexton. Here's Okogie. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Chicago leading by 6. Simons outside. Smith with a screen on Easton. Simons gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
With the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Here's Thompson, and it's good for 2. Thompson's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Elbow shot on the way. Back to Simons. Left side Eason from behind the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sexton. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Sexton passes to Smith. Misses the 3.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Here's Durant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
It's hauled in by Houston. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. On the wing, Durant. Three-pointer. And another miss by Houston.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Sexton against Thompson. Pass to Smith. Okoro on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Durant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter. The 3, Smith. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Yeah, Smith loves this shot, or really any shot on the arc that he can find.
Durant, pass to Smith. And that one drops for him.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Inside, here's Smith. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Smith with a screen on Smith. Durant, pass to Smith, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
That is huge for him. Smith needs to get points inside to open up that perimeter game for him, and he's got the size to do both.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
Now let's take a moment here. And that's a wrap on.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Smith.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. Defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
They've got Tari Eason. Josh Okogie is out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Thompson in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Down low, here's Richards, and he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 4.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. To the inside, Richards. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. For the tie. And the jumper falls for him. Durant's got 18.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Richards with it. Durant's there. Richards, the pass to Ivy. The Rockets, another fast break opportunity here. On up the court for the lead. And the layup by Durant. 20 points for Durant.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Giddey. Goes back up. Here's Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
You know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
It doesn't go for him. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Thompson. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey with it. No points yet. Pass to Williams. Cuts off the pass. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Eason with room. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And there's a pick. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Ivy passes to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. To the middle. That's tipped. Thompson, no good. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams passes to Giddey. Inside. Here's Richards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. It's good.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Giddey scanning the floor. Richards with a screen. Giddey passes to Richards. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Pass to Richards. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Ivy. And again, it's Chicago.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean,
Oh, what a hammer!
Oh, man! My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Ivy against Eason. Ivy passes to Richards. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Eason. Pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Giddey. Durant, the pass to Smith. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Williams, Nick Richards out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Ivy in a two-guard. Here's Durant, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for Durant.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Sexton against Thompson. Here's the floater. Smith no good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pick by Smith. Pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Buzelis to the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson, driving in. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Ahmed. I mean, he was just gone.
Smith throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. The free throw is off for Smith.
A solid defender and rebounder. I'm really impressed with Smith's growth thus far.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on Smith. To the middle. The steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Smith. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Eason with a steal. Smith finds Thompson. Both hands there for a little extra.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Smith. Yes, using that window.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy. Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Sexton against Thompson. Outside Simons. Here's Smith. Sexton. Puts up the tray. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 5. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
Thompson against Sexton. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Sexton. Durant with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Jabari Smith. It's money from deep.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Sexton against Thompson. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Terrific throwdown by Jalen Smith. He stuck it right to him that time.
Now Durant to take the lead. Oh, it's off. Simons, right side. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The deflects the pass. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Smith, cleared away by Simons. There's a screen. Smith outside. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Connects!
And what a huge moment right there. Smith connecting on a big-time shot.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game. Simons against Eason. Shot clock at 6. Simons. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks,
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
He's done it again!
Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
He's done it again!
Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.